We live, we live, we live.
Technical Analysis Explained. Written by Giovanni Richters. Narrated by Robert.
Me live. Tune in for me live. I'm going to call you back.
For they can enjoy the fruits of their labor. Why invest in boring companies that take forever to make you wealthy? There is a faster way.
Day trading for beginners.
Lavish lifestyle. This is where day trading comes to the forefront. Many self-determined and confident day traders have made millions in the stock market. They are their own boss, decide when and where they work, and can take vacations when they feel like it without having to request it. Day traders can make thousands to tens of thousands of dollars in a matter of minutes or hours in a day. Multiply those figures over a yearly period, and it's very clear to see why this lucrative venture piques the interest of many investors. The stock market presents frequent opportunities for investors. Now, this all sounds great and is definitely possible, but let's get back to reality. For every day trader who is able to rake in the money, there are thousands of other investors who tried, failed, and lost a ton of money in the process. Day trading is not for the faint of heart. It can be quite stressful, and it will take some time to get good at trading. Sitting or standing in front of monitors in a quiet setting every day, looking at stock charts and analyzing performance, might not be as fun as you think it can be. I say all this to say that day trading is not for everyone. It is mentally hard, and only a select few are built for it. But if you so happen to be one of them,
Pardon me, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta take this call. Hello? Hi. You were doing that? Oh, that's why you said this. I'm like, that's not you. You ain't up to the floor. This is what I'm doing. Excuse me, put this call. No? Right. Okay. No problem. No. In case it's an emergency. Anybody made any money? Okay, bye-bye. I can't trade till next week.
ready for the roller coaster ride that is day trading. Chapter 1. Day Trading Explained.
Put myself on timeout.
Day traders are traders who buy and sell investments in a matter of minutes or hours. However, a lot more goes on than just buying and selling. As a trader, You also need to be able to analyze market data and make calculated decisions based on your accumulated data. Besides day traders, there are also swing traders. These traders don't buy and sell in a matter of minutes or hours, but days or even weeks. As a swing trader, you basically take a slightly longer term approach to trade, but you still go through many of the same steps a day trader goes through when making trading decisions. Successful traders. Every day trader is unique with their own strategies, but to become a successful trader, you need to possess the following 4 skills or work on getting them. The most important skill you possess is a mindset of success. This means that you need to be optimistic and learn from your mistakes. There will be many times where a trade will not work in your favor.
Please like the live.
Instead of looking at these trades as failures, you need to look at them as learning experiences and adjust your trading strategy if necessary. There will be occasions where you will have bad trading days, and instead of taking it personally, it's best to stop trading for the day. Reevaluate your trading positions and pick it up again the next trading day. The second skill you need to possess is to be able to be as unemotional and systematic as possible about day trading. The majority of new day traders have no clue what they are doing and trade on their emotions, hunches, and stock tips they receive. Emotional trading will leave you stressed out when you start to lose money and greedy when you are generating unrealized profits. When it's time to sell shares and cash in your profits, an emotional trader will stay in the market far too long and eventually see their profits whittle down. The next skill you need to have as a day trader is to be an analyst. Instead of following what other day traders are doing or trading based on hot stock tips, you need to be able to analyze charts, add your indicators, support and resistance levels, and rely on your system of success. This brings me to the last skill you need to have, which is a systematic approach to day trading. The benefit of relying on a system is that you have a specific guideline to abide by. If you stick to a plan, you will also be able to take your emotion out of trading.
Okay, last in the building. What's
lays
up?
down the foundation on buying and selling.
You made money today.
You should take per trade for profit, and which tools you use to evaluate investments. Your systematic approach is how you will trade as a disciplined trader using technical analysis. Chapter 2: Uncovering the Basics.
SND in the AH. They're up 37%.
We need to get familiar
at 175.
with used in the day trading community.
Not much going on in the AH.
This is by far not an exhaustive list of all terms, but it will set you on the right path. In the investing world, you will come across both fundamental and technical analysis. Fundamental analysis is the art of analyzing the metrics of a company trading on the stock market. Long-term and value investors primarily use fundamental analysis to decide which company's shares to buy by analyzing a company's book value, revenues, debt, return on equity, price to earnings ratio, and more. Value investors use fundamental analysis to figure out what a company is worth and if it is trading under its value. Technical analysis is used to evaluate investments on charts by looking at patterns, trends, and prices. Day traders then use their analysis skills to decide when to buy or sell investments for a profit. Intraday trading is the term used when traders trade during the same day. Traditional day traders stick to technical analysis, and value investors stick to fundamental analysis. However, there are value investors who use technical analysis to decide when to buy at the lowest price available, and there are some day traders who look at fundamental analysis and pay attention to when companies announce financial
Level in
results,
the building.
which could have positive or negative
Greetings.
impact on the stock's performance. All charts have a specific interval or time frame that can
How's
change.
the audio?
You could look at charts
Can
at
you
a
hear me?
1 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, 1 day time frame, and more. This means you can get as detailed as you want in analyzing charts. These charts also contain volume bars at the bottom of the chart.
DSS up 23%
how much trading has occurred
in
that
the
time.
after hours.
I like to trade stocks
Nothing
that are
much
highly liquid,
happening.
meaning there are enough shares being traded among buyers and sellers. I like to stick to stocks that trade more than 1 million shares per day. You don't want to be in a situation where you have bought shares that you are ready to sell, but there are not enough buyers in the market, which ends with you selling
You
your
made
shares
money or you lost
for an
money?
even lower
Oh, you
amount,
lost money?
just to be able to
MRIN?
match the ask price of the available sellers. Different charts you will run into.
What
Bar
happened?
charts, line
What rule
charts,
you didn't stick to?
area charts,
Okay.
and candlestick chart.
Did you hold and hope
Do you really think you're
instead
gonna
of get
learn how
out?
to trade watching YouTube videos? Real traders don't post their trading videos on YouTube. Real traders are too busy making money.
Line and area charts show you the closing prices. At a
Hold and
select
hope
time
doesn't
frame.
work.
So, if you have an interval set by day, your chart will generate a line or area chart.
I
showing
fell victim
close
to that a
prices
few
by
days
day.
ago.
Bar
So I
charts
gotta
show a
put myself
bit more
on timeout.
information compared to line and area charts.
You
Bar
break the
charts
rules, you
show
suffer the
the open,
consequences.
close, high, and low trading prices per bar. By far, the most used chart type.
Just
by
get out
real
the trade. You
traders
could always
is the
get back in if
candlestick
it
chart.
reverses.
Reason for this is that candlesticks allow day traders to notice patterns which cannot be identified
Keep your
in
losses
line,
small.
bar, or area
I'm
charts.
speaking to myself as
Each
well.
candlestick shows you the open
Keep your
and close
losses
price.
small.
Additionally, you also see the high and low trading prices during the trading time frame. If a stock closed higher than an open, you will see a white or green rectangle,
Earnings is
also
on the
called
5th.
the body. The vertical lines above and below the body
Okay.
are the wicks or shadows.
Don't buy before
This shows
earnings.
the
Buy
highest
after earnings.
and lowest the price was trading at. If a stock closed lower than its
Don't
opening
want to
price,
take a
you
gamble.
will see a black or red body. For example, a stock opened at $20 and closed at $30. Throughout the day, the stock dropped all the way down
Eric
to
in the
$15
building.
and went up all the way to $34 before it closed at $30. Looking at the candlestick for this day, there will be a green
I called it an KXIN.
$20 to $30 above
In and out.
will be wicks. The lower wick
In
will
and
hit
out, grab and go. I
$15.
think KXIN ran for a
Will hit
couple of days.
$34.
That was a
Multiple
monster
screens and
mover.
charts. Day traders like to use
And
multiple
hardly
screens,
any halt too.
not to look cool, but to be able to have a pulse on multiple investments they are tracking. However, multiple screens are not needed to get started. It's recommended, however, to pull up multiple candlestick charts.
I did a lot
showing
of
different
nonsense
time
this week.
frames, which could reveal patterns and trends.
I'll
adding
take a
overlays
break till next
like
week.
moving
Next week,
averages
Thursday or
are
so.
also frequently used. Moving averages are lines which are placed on your stock charts. These moving averages smooth out the erratic swings of the candlesticks. I like to have 3 different candlestick charts. One at 1
Please
minute,
like the live.
30
I
minute,
appreciate
and
you.
1 day. Going long and short selling.
So this ebook is day trading for beginners.
You can either go
Technical analysis. I'm not too
long. Going
technical.
long means you bought
I
an
just swing
investment
trade. Buy
which
in the
you
morning,
believe will
sell
go
in
up in value
the
in
midday
the
or so.
future, which you will then sell for a profit.
Buy
Short
in the
selling
A8,
or
sell in
going
the pre.
short means selling investments at one price and buying them back at a lower price. The difference is your profit.
KALA, earnings soon.
So let's unpack this.
All right, let me
with
make a
example.
note of that. And also,
XYZ stock has been
it's
trading lower
ER?
for the past few weeks. You believe you can capitalize
Yes,
on this
ER.
trend. You borrow 100 shares from your broker and sell them at $10 each for a total of $1,000. The stock drops to $5 and you buy back 100 shares you borrowed for $500.
Fernie in the building.
You return the 100 borrowed
I'm doing
shares
better than good,
and
better
keep
than
the
most.
$500 profit. Transaction
How you
fees
doing?
not accounted for. As a beginner in day trading, it's best to start investing by going long because this is the easiest concept to understand, quick to get into, and less risky compared to short selling. When you go long, you only risk losing the money you invested going long.
Yeah, I just made a note of
If you
Kala,
bought 100
Kala,
shares at $5
and
for a total
ER.
of $500,
You're
you're
going to
only
do some
risking your
research on
investment
those
of
two.
$500. Short selling, risk is unlimited.
Might be getting a lot of
200
interruptions
shares
today.
and sold these shares at $5 a piece for $1,000, expecting the price of the stock to drop
Welcome,
below
Fernie,
$5
in the building.
in order to make a profit. Instead of trending down, the stock price reverses and trends upwards. Your losses on this trade have no limit because the stock could trade at $6, $7,
Not bad. Very
$10,
good.
or even
Not
higher.
bad is good.
If the stock ended trading at $10, you have to return the
GRIL?
200 shares.
No.
You have
Fernie,
to
I don't know
buy them
anything
at
about Gril. Let
$10
me write it
apiece
down.
for a total of $2,000.
I'll look into it.
Not only have you lost your $1,000 investment, you also owe your broker an additional $1,000. That being said, you still want to keep short selling in the back of your pocket.
Gril sounds
Pull it out
familiar.
after you get comfortable going long. If you only go long, you will miss out on opportunities to make money. Traders in the market. As a day trader,
Yes.
you will be in the market with other day traders.
That's the way to do it.
However,
Start
you will
small.
also trade against high-frequency
See
traders,
what it do.
institutions, financial traders, and emotional traders.
If it goes up, you
High-frequency
add.
trading is trading with computers who buy and sell large amounts of investments in a matter of a fraction of a second. The sheer volume of stocks allow high-frequency trading to make millions.
What else we stalking? What else we stalking?
These investors and traders,
You've got
but not
SND,
be worried about
SND in the
As long as you
in
stick
the
to your
after
game
hours.
plan, you will have
They're up
success.
37%
The trend
at
is your friend.
175.
An investment can trend in
No
one of
news.
three directions: up, down, or sideways. You can see this trend on stock charts by looking at the candlesticks. However,
Please like
using
the
moving
live.
averages gives you a clearer picture of the trend. A stock which moves in one direction will continue to trend in that direction unless there are any indicators that says otherwise. There are multiple reasons a trend might change: less than stellar financial term, bad company news, declining economy, etc. Day traders don't really care why this happens as long as they can spot the trend reversal and capitalize on it. Chapter 3: Technical Analysis Indicators. Indicators allow you to spot trends, swings, and patterns. Every day trader has their favorite indicators they apply to their charts. Some day traders like to load up their charts with a multitude
Any stock
of
here,
indicators.
make sure you
I
add
like
it to
keep
your
my chart
Webull
simple and clean by
or
only
your
applying a
Robinhood.
few indicators.
That way,
There
if
are
it's
many
put it at
indicators to choose from,
5% or
but
more,
I limit my charts to the following:
so
20
you catch the move early.
100 EMA, slow stochastics.
So you watch the price
MACD.
action and the volume. Is the volume increasing?
MA stands for moving average, and EMA
Volume
stands
is very
for
important.
exponential moving average.
Still trying to
A moving
figure out
average
why
takes the
some of
average
these
of the
tickers
trailing
move
closing
with no
prices,
news.
depending on how many
It's
prices
called
you want to
pump
look
and
at.
dump.
A 20 MA will look at the average of the last 20 closing prices. Moving averages give us a
Sometimes
great view of
news
where stock
is around the
trending.
corner.
I use the EMA instead of the MA.
Sometimes something gets
The
leaked
EMA, or exponential moving average,
before the
puts more
official
weight
news. So
towards the recent
pay
close
attention
prices.
to price action.
As a day trader, I like to put more weight toward the recent price data, as this is what I base my buying decisions on. I used the
I think
100
in
EMA
June,
overlay to show the
NETE,
longer
one
100-day
Friday,
average trend.
late
The 20
afternoon, a lot of
EMA
volume came
showed
in.
a current, more volatile
Stock
trend.
started to spike.
Just
I
by
started
having
a
these two
position,
indicators alone, I can
held
quickly
over the
tell
weekend.
if the stock I'm
I think it
analyzing
spiked
is
another
trending up,
100%
down, or
with
sideways
news on
by
Monday.
comparing the 100
I had a
EMA
feeling
to the
something was
20
brewing.
EMA.
NETE.
This is the longer time frame analysis. If the 20 EMA
So pay
line
attention
is
to
below
volume and
the
price
100
action,
EMA line,
especially
the
late
chart
afternoon.
tells me that the stock is trending lower. If, however, the 20 EMA line is above the
Those
100
2 p.m.
EMA,
runners,
the
pay
stock
attention.
is in an upward trend.
That's
I
how you catch
continue
them.
by focusing on the 20 EMA and see where it's trending
Just
compared
hold
to
them
the
into
candlesticks.
the next day.
This is the short time frame analysis. If the 20 EMA is below the candlesticks, we are looking at an upward trend. And if the 20 EMA is above the candlesticks, the stock is trending downward. If the 20 EMA is in line with the candlesticks,
Yeah, I'm
then the
using
stock is
Webull.
trending sideways.
Webull and
The first two
Robinhood
indicators tell me if I
and
should go long,
Finviz.
short, or hold off on investing.
Finviz
I never
lags,
invest on a hunch, and I
but
don't have a gamble mindset when it comes to investing.
I still
I never trade on sideways
check out
charts patterns that don't
Finviz.
show any types of trend direction, either
Check
up
out the
or
charts
down.
on Finviz.
The best setup I traded as a beginner was an upward trend, which continuously achieved
But
higher highs
Webull is
and
an
higher
awesome
lows.
app.
With this setup, the 20 EMA will be above the 100
Webull
EMA.
gets the news
The
first.
20 EMA will be below the candlesticks. This setup allows me to go long.
Yeah, I like to swing
slow,
trade because I can't
stochastics.
watch the stock every
This
second,
indicator
scalping in
displays
and out.
when a stock has been overbought or oversold.
Because I tried
As a
that this
day
week
trader,
and it
we can
didn't work.
position ourselves to take advantage of these two conditions. Many times,
I
emotional
lost
investors
money.
panic and start selling at a rapid pace. This can cause the stock
I'm using
to go
size
into
that
an
I never
oversold
usually
condition
use, getting greedy,
under 20 on the
doing
slow
all kind of
stochastics
nonsense.
chart. Other situations might cause investors to become overly optimistic and greedy, pushing the price of the stock up into an overbought condition above the 80 line on the slow stochastic chart. So, how can we make this work in our advantage? As a trader, I only buy when stocks bounce back from being oversold and only sell or take profits when a stock is in an overbought condition about to reverse. You can never predict how far a stock will rise or drop. That's why I buy or sell right when I see the trend reverse, when a stock is overbought or oversold.
I'm Jamie McDonald, a trade real foodie. Two things surprisingly connected. When I worked as a portfolio manager, I used futures as a tool to mitigate risk, an approach not unlike how chefs view food.
MACD. The last indicator I use is the MACD, pronounced MACD, which stands for Moving Averages.
Emotional,
Convergence,
yeah, I do get
Divergence.
emotional, okay.
Stocks have a peculiar rhythm where they sway up and down.
Especially when I'm
like
using
the
size that I'm not supposed to
The
be
MACD
using. I get
allows me to
nervous.
uncover this rhythm, allowing me to locate my entrance
I was trying to
and
step
exit
up
strategy
my
for stock. The red and
my
green
risk
bars
amount,
in the
but
MACD show me the momentum of
I'm
the
just
stock.
sticking to what works.
There are also two lines on the MACD, different colors. If the lines cross each other, it shows me that the momentum has changed. I like to
Every time you
hover
try
my
to catch a
cursor
runner,
over the
it
slow
goes straight
stochastics
down.
and then compare it to the momentum in the MACD.
I'll tell you something
and then
funny.
look at the
Yesterday,
candlesticks. Indicators, however, will never be a
I
sure
put 50 bucks on my play, 50
Indicators
bucks,
are just guidelines you use
and
in
sold
order to
at
do technical analysis.
96%.
Some
This was
notable indicators that
KB.
investors also use are the
No,
Bollinger
this
Bands
was
and the Fibonacci retracement levels.
yeah, KBS. No, EVK
Chapter
yesterday.
4. Advanced
50
technical
bucks.
analysis.
If it was 5,000 bucks or
After setting up
50,000,
my indicators,
who
I
knows what
continue
would
by
have happened. It's a
drawing
mind thing.
and resistance lines
If you
on my
think about
charts.
it too much, that
On a chart,
means you're
you
risking
notice
too
peculiar
much.
price points, which show a lot of trading activity. and no break through these.
Amit in the building.
For example, you might see that stock
Tesla and
XYZ
Apple struggling.
dropping, but whenever
It's
hits
the overall
$1,
market.
the price increases.
You know we're getting close to
For some
election.
reason, the price won't go below $1.
You know that
This is called
the NASDAQ was on a rip for quite some while.
If ABC
Quite a
company
while.
has been trending
So,
upwards, but does not break through its upward at $3.
I think
after it
Tesla
has
blew
hit
out
against it a
earnings
couple
and
of
the
times.
stock didn't do
This
anything.
is the stock's resistance level.
Don't worry, wait till after the
If
election.
stocks eventually do potentially break through
Right now,
their support
everybody's
or
tense.
resistance levels after they have been tested a couple of times. There are
I'm
many
not selling.
reasons why
I'm still in
support or
Tesla. I'm
resistance
still in
levels form.
Apple.
Sometimes investors have specific price points where they want to sell or buy. The previous day's close price can also act like a resistance or support level. When investors miss a specific trade price point to enter or exit an order, they will remember that specific price point, so they wait for the stock to hit that price again before taking action. As day traders, we locate these support and resistance levels, which give us a clear indication on entry and exit points. Candlestick
I made
analysis.
89% today on
After analyzing indicators and
SCKT.
locating support and resistance levels,
I risk
it's time
50
to look at
bucks
the candlesticks.
just to play
It's
around.
best to analyze a series of candlesticks, but you can
I
also
couldn't
derive
resist
a lot
it,
of
you know.
information from on candlestick. A
I
couple of
made,
candlestick types I pay attention to that give me critical information. Long candlestick,
but one of these
short
days I'm gonna
candlestick,
hit it real big with the
doji,
right amount of money, the right
hammer,
price.
shooting star.
That's why I'm practicing options. I'm in
Really think you're
Robinhood
gonna
practicing
learn how to trade
options.
watching YouTube videos? Real
That's
traders
where I'm
don't
gonna make
post
my
their
money.
trading videos on YouTube. Real traders are too busy making money. If you want to learn
Long candlestick.
I know not
This
what to
shows
do now
intense buying and
with
selling
options.
activity. Short
I was
candlestick
focusing too much on too
shows
many
slow
plays.
to no price movement.
No more than 2 plays at a time
Doji.
in options.
This candlestick looks like a plus sign. It tells me that the stock could trend in any direction. There is no trend to be noticed because the stock opened and
Please like
closed
the
at the
live.
same or slightly different price. Hammer, a small body with a very long lower wick. This tells me that there has been a significant drop in price, followed by a lot of buying activity that pushed the price back up. This usually happens when a stock hits its support level. Shooting star, a reversed hammer. This shows me there has been a big push to sell to get the price closer to the opening price.
Fernie, don't
after
give
reaching
up.
its high.
You're gonna catch one of
This
them
candlestick
momentum
is
the
usually
right
seen
way.
close to a resistance level.
Believe me, I was
Taking
losing
these
for
candlesticks
3
in
years.
conjunction
3
with previous
years.
sticks on the chart will allow
If
you
you
to
look at my
spot
tax
interesting
return,
information.
pure losses. 3
Level
years.
2 quotes.
Never stop.
There is a quote system which allows you to see real-time quotes on bid and ask prices, which is called
Every
level
day
2.
you learn something new.
Buyers' bid prices and sellers' ask prices give you a deeper level of stock analysis, which can show
Market
you where
conditions
there might be a congregation
constantly
of buyers
changing.
or sellers at a
You
specific
have to
price point,
readjust
which allows you to plan
your
your
strategy.
buy or sell decision. If, for example, you want to sell shares you've been holding on for a couple
You
of
gotta
hours
learn on the
at a
go.
specific price of $50, but you noticed that looking at the level 2 quote, there is a large congestion of sellers at $50. You might decide
It's all
to lower your
about
sell
money
price
management,
to
risk management. That's all it is.
$49.99. This guarantees that your order will be
Take
filled
care of your
before
downside
sellers
losses
at the $50 sell price.
and let your winners
A level
run.
2 quote lists the different exchanges and also the
Add to
size
your
of the
winners.
buy or sell.
Never add to your losers.
Supply and demand is what
Get
a
out
level
of
2
there.
quote will show you. If there are more buyers than sellers, the price of the stock will more than likely go up. Vice
Is
versa,
what you're doing in
more sellers
essence.
than
You're
buyers
throwing
means the price of the
good
stock
money
will go down.
into bad.
Chapter 5, Managing Risk.
So you're snowballing your losses.
Whenever I enter into a trade, I already know how much risk I'm willing to take for my
Never
potential
underestimate
reward.
how low a stock could
I
go.
used the previous stock support level
Fernie
as my
said,
exit
I
strategy.
know it. I put
I like to
75
put my stop
bucks
order
on
right below
YG,
the support level,
YI,
as stocks do tend to get
hoping it would
oversold
hit $1.
around the support level.
Made $12
You can
on it.
notice this by looking at
Always
other
better
wigs
than
by
a
support
loss.
levels. I use
That's
resistance
lunch
levels
money.
to take a portion of profits by
I
selling
made
if it
$40
hits
on
new
my
breakpoint.
50 bucks.
If the stock
That could
continues
buy
to
some
trend upwards
gas.
to a new resistance level, I update my
And
previous support exit
you're
strategy.
practicing.
By putting my stop order
You're practicing
right below
with
my
small
support
money.
level, I take out emotions out of my trade.
You're getting a feel for how
If
the
the
stock
risk is greater
moves.
than the reward, I skip the trade. If I risk losing $1 and only would make 20 cents, then that's not the trade for me.
That
My
small
reward
money is
needs
better
to be
than
at least double my risk.
paper trading.
This also goes for my trading account.
It's better you
I
use
would
real
never
money
risk
but
putting
small
all
amount.
my money in one trade,
Paper
no
trading.
matter how small or big the account is.
Yeah,
make
right.
sure
That's a
to
six-pack
have at
money
least
right there.
4 different trades
Beer money.
if I had a $2,000 account.
Money
I
is
would
money.
not put my
Profit
eggs in
is
one
profit.
basket, no matter how good a trade looks.
It's always better than a loss.
Day trader tips. Broker fees. Always do the research on broker fees. As a new trader, you want to be familiar with the fee structure of your broker. Transaction fees can add up fast, and some brokers also charge you a fee if your account is inactive. Favorite indicators. I gave you a list of indicators that I use, but feel free to experiment with additional indicators. Every day trader has their favorite indicators. But keep in
Amit,
mind,
good luck on that
the
call,
indicators
November
alone
20th.
does not make for a great
Yeah,
day trade.
you have sufficient time on that.
Level 2 quotes. Make sure to incorporate a level 2 quote on your screen and start to get into
So
the habit of analyzing this.
you have a month.
I skipped looking at level 2 quotes
November
when I
20th.
first started trading.
Good luck to you.
But it contains a
Apple
great
is a great
information
company.
in the form of buy and ask orders, which you cannot see on charts. Paper trading. I never used paper trading when I first started trading. I always felt that paper trading only gives you a part of the experience. I jumped in the market with my own money from the start, but paper trading is a good way to get familiar with day trading, fine-tuning your systematic approach, and test different strategies.
Swing Trader from Investors Business Daily helps you make more money in the stock market by taking advantage of short-term.
Conclusion. Patience and going through the learning process while improving on your trading skills constantly is what you should expect starting out. It's unrealistic and dangerous to think that you will make fast money without the skills and time. The techniques taught
What
about in
else
this
we
book will
stalking
set you
for
on the
next
path to
week?
get started. But never hesitate to do additional research online on topics that might be unfamiliar to you. Starting out day trading might feel weird, exciting, and stressful. But once you have a couple of trades under your belt,
So the
get
Dow
more
Jones
comfortable
closed
and
flat.
come up with your own techniques to make trading
The Dow
more
closed
enjoyable.
down
To get good at day trading takes time,
0%.
and not every trade will be a success.
At
There will be many ups and
28,335.
downs, but if you keep pushing yourself
The
and learn from your
Nasdaq closed
mistakes,
up
you will make healthy progress.
0.37%
Thank you.
at
I would love to thank
11,548.
you from the bottom of my heart for coming along with me on
This
this day
market
trading
is
journey.
struggling right now.
There are many books out there, but you decided to give this one a chance. If you like this book, then I need your help.
What are we, about a
Please
month
take
away
a
from
moment
election?
to leave an honest review for this book. This feedback gives me a good understanding of the kinds of books and topics readers want to read about, and it will also give my book more visibility. Leaving a review takes less than 1 minute and is much appreciated. Important disclaimer. This book is presented solely for educational and entertainment purposes. The author is not offering it as legal, accounting, financial, investment, or other professional services advice. The content of this book is the sole expression and opinion of its author. It is not a recommendation to purchase or sell equity, stocks, or securities of any of the companies or investments herein discussed. The author cannot guarantee the accuracy of the information contained herein. The author shall not be held liable for any physical, psychological, emotional,
2 weeks till
financial,
election.
or commercial
Wow.
damages, including, but not limited to, special, incidental,
I gotta
consequential, or
vote
other
next week.
damages. You are responsible for your
Put
own
in that early
choices,
vote.
actions, and results. Please consult with a competent tax and/or investment professional for investment and tax advice.
Yeah, nigga. When I touch down in your city, you know what it is. Other titles.
That was a commercial.
50 tips on saving money. Ever have a feeling that you never have enough money when needed?
Would you like to have some extra cash to buy what you feel like? Well, in this book, we will look at 50 different tips allowing you to have some extra cash in your pocket and bank account. Smart investors create wealth. It's never too early to start your journey towards accumulating wealth. No one wants to work for the rest of their life. I will show you what wealthy people have known for centuries on how to not only create wealth, but also maintain it so you can pass it down. The end.
I gotta work on some merch for my channel. I need some t-shirts.
Chat with Traders, episode 29.
I want to upgrade my intro. Give the channel a facelift. Or maybe I should just leave it as is. I don't know. Let's see.
The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham.
20 minutes to go on the live.
On value investing.
20 more minutes.
Warren Buffett says,
What are we
The
starting?
Intelligent Investor is the best book written on investing. He also says that it is the Bible of investing. And now, The Intelligent Investor, Chapter 1. Investment versus speculation. Results to be expected by the intelligent investor. This chapter will outline the viewpoints that will be set forth in the remainder of the book. In particular, we wish to develop at the outset our concept of appropriate portfolio policy for the individual, non-professional investor. Investment versus speculation. What do we mean, sir? Throughout this book, the term will be used.
Who's calling? Excuse me. Hello? Uh-huh. $7,000. Did he get the equipment to rent? He got it tomorrow. All right. So 7 or 8,000. Oh, sorry. So that's right. 8 plus. What are you talking? What are you talking about? Oh, you want to add on an extra 1,000? What up? Did he say he's going to charge for the gas? kind of confused. But I'm not quite understand. Diploma. So last night he said 8, and then today he said 7. So that's good if the price went down. So you want him to tell her 8? No. If him give you a price, why you wanna add to the price? The phone was in and out, so I'm trying to understand the situation. Mhm. Okay. All right. I trust your judgment. No, fight it if you but yes, that, but if you never charge extra for gas, don't put it doesn't matter, you know. Yeah, remember man, I try to kill anybody because if you get a price, don't add to it. Don't add to it. Yeah, but if the price is 7, does pay 7? Alright, let them pay 7, me add the extra. Because I don't want to kill anybody. If a 7 charge, no, but why you want to tap on something and let the quote? No, but that's not your price. You adding on. No, I don't look at things like that. No, no, don't tax me. Don't tax me. Don't tax me. Don't tax me. All right, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna just leave it alone because sometimes my judgment wrong. Sometimes my judgment wrong. So what he suggests? What then suggests? You want me to send it now? All right, give me 15 minutes. I'm doing a live. Let me just finish up with this live. All right.
In contradistinction to speculator daughters far back as
I will get some interruptions.
In our textbook security analysis, one we attempt nice formulation of the difference.
Got to keep moving forward, Fernie.
An investment operation is one which, upon thorough analysis, promises safety of principle and
we got to evolve. We got to make things better.
Not meeting these requirements are
So
speculative dot. While we have clung to
I got to improve the channel. The channel is growing. So
38 years, it is worthwhile noting the radical changes that have occurred in the use of the term investor during this period. After the great market decline of 1,929, 1,932, all common stocks were widely regarded as speculative by nature. A leading authority stated flatly that only bonds
maybe for the new year, maybe in January.
Thus, we had then to
I give the channel a fresh look, a fresh intro.
Too wide scope to the concept of investment.
Get some merch.
Now our concern is of the opposite sort. We must prevent our readers from accepting the common jargon which applies the term investor to anybody and everybody in the stock market. In our last edition,
and most of all, keep banging out the plays.
Article of our leading financial journal in June 1962. Small investors bearish. They are selling odd lots short.
Keep riding those
October
supernova
1970,
movers.
The same journal had an editorial critical of what it called reckless investors, who this time were rushing in on the buy-in side. These quotations, well,
Fernie, I appreciate you.
Thanks
for the support.
The words investment and speculation. Think of us.
Trust me, believe me. In April,
given above and compare it
in
with
April, I had like 100
shares of stock by
subscribers.
an inexperienced member of the public who does not even own what
I
he's selling.
couldn't imagine
And has some
1,000
largely emotional conviction
subscribers.
that he will be able to buy them back at a much lower price.
But someone who knew
It
me
is
well
relevant
told me to talk
point
about
out that when
stocks.
The 1962 article appeared, the market
So,
had already experienced
I started
a
to
decline
talk about
of major
stocks.
size and was now getting ready for an even greater
Started to
upswing.
get a plethora
It
of
was about as
subscribers
poor a time
out of
as
nowhere.
possible for selling short. In a more general sense, the later used phrase reckless investors could be regarded as a laughable contradiction in terms something like spendthrift.
Never miss a
minus
day.
this misuse of language not so
Since
mischievous.
April,
The newspaper
never
employed
miss
the
a
word
video.
investor in
Go
these
back.
instances because in the
I used to
easy
make
language
2
of
videos per
Wall
day.
Street, everyone who buys or sells
2
a
videos
security
per
is
day,
become an
every day
investor,
during the week.
regardless of what he buys or for what purpose.
And 1 video on Saturday, 1 video on Sunday. Every day for months.
Compare this with the
Consistent,
attitude of
never
the public
stop.
toward common stocks in 1948.
It's hard work.
When over 90% of those queried expressed themselves.
A lot of times I don't feel like doing any video.
Stocks dot 3 about half
But I
as
say
their
I gotta
reason
keep
not
going.
safe. A gamble, and
That's
about
not me.
half
Whatever I
the
start,
reason not familiar with dot. It
best
is
believe
indeed
I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna
though
finish
not
up.
surprising that common stock purchases of all kinds were quite generally
Whatever I
regarded
start,
as highly speculative
I
or
always
risky
finish.
at a time when they were selling on the most attractive basis and due soon to begin their greatest advance in history. Conversely, the very fact they had advanced to what were undoubtedly dangerous levels.
I just
as
need
judged by
more
past
watch hours
experience,
now.
later transformed them into
I
investments,
need about
and the entire stock buying public into investors.
1,800 watch hours to be monetized.
And speculation in common stocks has
So I
always
appreciate
been
you if you could share my videos.
is a cause for concern.
Watch playlists.
Said that Wall Street as an institution
Just
would
put it on all your
likewise
devices
maintain this
and just
distinction and to emphasize it in all
let it
its
run
dealings
overnight.
with the public.
If you want to
Otherwise,
support the
stock
channel,
exchanges may someday be blamed for
this
heavy
channel is
speculative
free.
losses,
There's no
which some
charge.
suffered and have not been properly warned against. Ironically, once more, much of the recent financial embarrassment.
All I ask is for you to like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That's all. We're gonna make money together.
Will gain a reasonably clear idea of the risks that are inherent in common stock commitments.
You share what you know, I share what I know.
Of profit that they offer, and both of which must be allowed for in the investor-s calculations. What we have just
yeah,
said
so I'm gonna
indicates that there
research
may no longer be such a thing as a Simon pure investment policy
KAL
representative common stocks
A
in the sense that one can always
KALAN
wait to buy them at a price
Gril
that involves no risk
GRIL.
for market or reputational loss large enough to be
Any other
described.
tickers?
In most periods, the investor must recognize the existence of a speculative factor in his common stock holdings.
I gotta check out SND. SND is up 37% in the after hours. Let's see what happened on Monday.
2 paragraphs should be added about stock
Money making
speculation,
Monday.
say, as distinguished from
Even
the
though I won't be
speculative
trading.
component now inherent in most representative common stocks. Outright speculation is neither legal, immoral, nor, for most people, fattening to the pocketbook. More than that, some speculation is necessary and unavoidable, for in many common stock situations there are substantial possibilities of both profit and loss, and the risks therein must be assumed by someone. There is intelligent speculation as there is intelligent investing. But there are many ways in which speculation may be unintelligent. Of these, the foremost are 1. Speculating when
Gril is up
you are
16%
investing. 2.
after hours.
Speculating
Nice.
seriously instead of as a pastime when you lack proper knowledge and skill.
Any
for it.
particular
And
news?
3. Risking more money in speculation.
Let me
than you
write
can
that
afford
down.
to
I got
lose.
DSS
In
up
our
23%
conservative view, every non-professional
in the
who
after
operates
hours
on
at
margins
497.
recognize that he is
So let me
ipso
add
facto
Gril.
speculating, and it is his brokeress duty so to advise him.
Up
And everyone
16%.
who buys a so-called hot
Check
common
out my
stock
stock
or
list,
makes
my
an
Sunday
investment in any
stock
way
list.
similar thereto is
Please
either
set your
speculating or
notifications.
gambling. Speculation is always fascinating, and it can be a lot of fun while you are ahead of the game. If you want to try your luck at it, put aside a portion, the smaller the better, of your capital in a separate fund for this purpose. Never add more money to this account just because the market has gone up and profits are rolling in. That is the time to think of taking money out of your speculative fund. Never mingle your speculative and investment operations in the same account, nor in any part of your thinking. Results to be expected by the defensive investor. We have already defined the defensive investor as one interested chiefly in safety plus freedom from bother. In general, what course should he follow and what return can he expect under average normal conditions if such conditions really exist? To answer these questions, we shall consider first what we wrote on the subject 7 years ago. Next, what significant changes have occurred since then in the underlying factors governing the investor's expectable return. And finally, what he should do and what he should expect under present day, early 1972, conditions. 1. What we said 6 years ago. We recommended that the investor divide his holdings between high-grade bonds and leading common stocks.
5 more minutes on the live. I gotta get some rest.
Bonds be
I'm
never less than
really
25%
tired.
or more than 75%.
I
With
feel
the converse
fatigued.
being necessarily true for the common stock component, that his simplest choice would be to maintain a 50-50 proportion between the two, with adjustments to restore the equality when market developments had disturbed it by as much as, say, 5%. As an alternative policy, he might choose to reduce his common stock component to 25% if he felt the market was dangerously high, and conversely to advance it toward the maximum of 75% if he felt that a decline in stock prices was making them increasingly attractive.
Thanks for all the
In
likes.
1965, the investor could obtain about 41.2%
Shout
on
out to
high-grade
Fernie for
taxable
checking
bonds
in.
and 31.
Amit,
4% on good tax-free
Neville,
bonds. The dividend return
K-Last,
on leading common stocks.
Flippin',
Jones industrial average at 892
Cleghorn.
was only about 3.2%.
Really appreciate you guys.
Suggested caution.
Fernie,
We
take care.
implied that at normal levels of the
Enjoy your
market,
weekend
the
as
investor
well.
should be able to obtain an initial dividend
And most of
return
all, be
between
safe.
31,
Study up.
2% and 41.
Listen to my playlist. Check out my playlist. Let it put you to sleep. Got a couple of great ebooks on there. Let it permeate through your brain. Thank each and everyone for tuning in. Where's my outro? I'll see you tomorrow.
Subscribe to the Notch. 44 gas bridge. Yeah, this is Danny B, the Jingle King. Have a little argument for Uno. Have a little argument for Uno. But you know, I find myself for that money. And instead of squander it and go on with foolishness and go along with you want your money, Arch. Subscribe to Dave Natch. Please, me, I tell you, go on, go make the money now, please. Yeah, man, I want to do it fast and quick here. Subscribe to Dave Natch. Fast, don't stop. Every day, you want the money go, check Davesplay. Invest. Interest. Bless.
Thank you for tuning in. Dave Natch. I'm out. Boom, bam.